How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. A few weeks ago, I showed you all the kits that were in my collection that were UK clubs. This time, I'm going to show you all the kits in my collection that are European clubs. And if you are new around here and you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on future content. We also do giveaways for every 1,000 subscribers. And we're halfway to the next 1,000. So if you'd like to win a free kit, please subscribe. Hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified when new content comes out and when announcement happens. So yeah, subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. And the first one I'm going to show you over here is this Ajax 23-24 home kit over here. I picked this up at a Burlington for about $20. No, not 20, maybe like 30 bucks. Oh, look, tag still here. $25. Really good deal. At the time of me getting this, it was current season, so it was a pretty good purchase for 25 bucks. It's a size small, so I don't really wear it because it's a little tight on me, but it's still a really cool kit to have in my collection. All right, we're gonna move over to France now, and maybe a little bit obvious, but we're gonna start with some PSG stuff, which I have right here. I want to say this is the 23-24 season also. Like, I want to say this was a season after Messi had left. But I picked this up at a Nike outlet for $40, which is not horrible. It's a pretty cool kit. I mean, don't really have much to say about it. There's no player or name in the back or anything like that. I literally only picked it up just because it was at the Nike outlet for 40 bucks. I might have had like an extra discount on top of that too. It might have been cheaper than that. But for PSG, not bad. Next up, we have another PSG here. This is the 22-23 home kit, if I'm not mistaken. This is definitely one that Messi has worn. This one is the authentic version. You can see it has like a little bit more like details on the kit right there. This one does not have a sponsor, which I think is kind of weird looking without the sponsor. Like with no sponsors, like why the hell is there a gap right here? But it's still a pretty cool kit. I kind of do want to get the sponsor and add it on here just to make it look not weird with the spacing here. And I would like to get Messi on here too, since this was, I believe, the last season that he played with PSG before going to Inter Miami. So that'd be pretty cool. Oh, and I should mention that I paid 40 bucks for this one also. So, but it's authentic, so I think it's kind of good. Next up, we have another PSG from the same season. This was their away kit with the Jordan logo. I do like the Jordan versions of the PSG kits. At one point, I kind of wanted to collect all the Jordan kits. I didn't keep up with that mission, and I'm probably not going to continue anymore either. But this was a really nice one. I got this, I think, from Fanatics for relatively cheap, but I can't remember how much it was, with the intention of then adding Messi to the back of this one too, which I haven't done yet. So I do have a lot of name set projects that I would like to do, and I haven't done name set videos in a very long time, and I know some people are trying to request that. So I'll get back to it eventually. I'm debating if I want to bring back the little iron board with the home iron, or if I want to finally invest in getting an actual heat press and doing it the right way. But I don't know. I kind of have, there's some joy in doing it the wrong way with a home iron, but we'll see what happens. But future project for sure. Next up, another PSG. There's only a few left, I promise. But this was the away kit for the first season Messi had joined the team. I picked this up from Depop for 20 bucks when the season had just started. I'm guessing maybe it was like a, I don't know, my guess is that it was like a store that was selling it, and this was damaged. Like, it has a lot of stains right here all throughout the kit. So I'm guessing they sold this for really cheap just because it was damaged and they wanted to make some kind of money off of it. But it's 100% legit. Like, the product code checks out and everything like that. So for 20 bucks for a current season at the time, that was amazing. I did go ahead and add Messi on the back of this one. When I first bought it, it had no name on there, but I added Messi since. And yeah, this kit, I actually love this kit. This kit is beautiful. Next up, we have the fourth kit from that same season. This one is pretty much the home kit, just white instead of the dark navy blue. Really nice kit. This is another Jordan logo right here. When this first came out, I thought it was going to be like super rare, limited. There wasn't going to be a whole lot of them to purchase, and then they ended up being all over the place. Like, yeah, at one point they even went on sale and it was really cheap. I paid full price for it, unfortunately, but you know, it was still worth picking up, and I do have Messi on the back of it too. So I mean, it was worth it at the time. Fast forward like half a year later, it was not worth it at all. But still cool to have in the collection. All right, this is the last PSG, I promise. But we have right here, I believe the 2013, 2014 home kit. If not, it was 2012, 2013, but definitely 2013 somewhere in there. This was the home kit. I picked this up from Classic Football Shirts a while ago for $20. The kit's in great condition. The reason why it was $20 is because it has David Beckham on the back over here. But as you can see, the name set is very damaged right here. But for $20, I think it was still kind of worth it, honestly. Plus it's Beckham, you know, and I got this around the time when his documentary came out on Netflix. So it kind of inspired me to want to get this. And I mean, how do you say no to $20 anyway, right? So yeah, picked it up for that reason. Really nice kit. So yeah. All right, moving on. We're still in France, but we have a different team. We have Marseille over here. This one is, I can't remember if it was the away kit or the third kit, but it's from the year 2007. It's a really nice kit. Nice little Adidas template over here. I love the combination of the orange and the blue. This one I got for maybe around $20 too. However, this one is a little bit in worse condition, which I got from Classic Football Shirts also. But this one has holes, as you can see right here. It has a hole there. Where did I see the other hole? It has a hole right here. I'm told these holes came from flares, like from going to the stadium and lighting up the flares. I mean, there are holes all over this kit right here. Not so much on the back. The back actually looks pretty good, but the front was where it has the most damage. And I think that's kind of cool and funny that it's, you know, it's from the flares from going to the stadium. So this kid has seen things, which I think that kind of makes it kind of cool. Is it worth spending money on a kit like this? Maybe not, but it was for a video, and you know, I still think it's kind of cool anyway. But yeah. Next up, we have another Marseille kit over here. This one is from the year 2002. This one is actually not in that bad shape. It's just not for like the sponsor right here peeling off. And then the bird over here just completely came off. Look, it's coming off here as well. So like the kit itself is still in really clean, great condition. It looks better than my Argentina 98 kit, but the sponsors definitely need some work, some love, some fixing to do, which this is something that a home iron or a heat press cannot fix. This is probably going to be with like some kind of fabric glue or something like that. And as far as getting that bird replaced, who knows if that can be done or not. But it's still a really nice kit. And I think I spent like 20 bucks on this too, maybe more. If it's more than that, you know, it's definitely not worth getting a kit in this condition for that much. But again, it was for a video, and I think it's still kind of cool to have either way. So yeah. All right, now moving on to Germany. And first up, we have a Dortmund 2021-22 home kit. This is the authentic version right here. I got this from Burlington. I don't have the tag anymore from Burlington, but I got this maybe for like $30 to $40. And this is probably like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. There's no name on the back or anything like that here. It is the authentic version. I'm not sure if I said that already, but really nice kit. But yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy about this one, honestly. All right, here we have another Dortmund kit over here. This is the 22-23 home kit. This was a season, this was Jude Bellingham's last season, actually. So I do have intention of adding his name set over here. I picked this up from Burlington. I want to say it was like $30. No, I picked that up from Ross, actually, and it was $30. I have the tag still right here. So yeah, picked that up from Ross, 30 bucks. Really nice kit. And yeah, you know, sometimes people like to go in the comments and say, how come you don't have any Dortmund kits? I do. They're right here. Every time I show off a Dortmund kit has been like in a short, like a reel, you know, like I haven't really made a full-length video on my Dortmund kits. So, but I do have them right here. So calm down, everyone. All right, next up we have Bayer Leverkusen over here. I want to say this is the 2016-2017 away kit. I got this from a mystery box from Away Days Football. They were doing like a $12 mystery damage box. You get one kit for 12 bucks, and this is what I got. And I don't think there's anything damaged with it per se. I think it might just be, it says it's a size small, but it might fit a little bit bigger than a small. I don't know. I really don't see any damage to this kit whatsoever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Only thing I can say about this kit is that Chicharito played in this kit when he was in Bayer Leverkusen. It's the only fun fact I have about this kit. Yeah. All right, next up we have this right here, which I never really know how to pronounce, but is it FC Kaiserslautern? I don't know if I said that right, but this is the 2015-2016 home kit right over here. I got this from Mr. Ellis Platten actually when he was doing Whatnot. I got this from one of his Whatnot streams, and this was playing like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I mean, really nice kit. What I like most about it is like the little checkerboard pattern that we have here under the collar, and the checkerboard pattern here on the sleeve. I like checkerboard patterns a lot. There's also some down here at the bottom of the kit. So yeah, really nice kit. Cool that it came from him. But yeah, I sometimes forget I have this kit though, so obviously not very memorable in my collection head, I guess, but here it is. All right, moving on to a different region. We have this kit over here, FC Wacker. I believe they're an Austrian team. Another one that I picked up from a damaged mystery box from Away Days Football. I didn't really know anything about this team when I got it. I do think it looks kind of cool. But besides that, I don't really know anything about it. The one thing I do like about this kit is that it has this little patch down here of the kit itself. So it's like a kit within the kit. But yeah, no, it's still a pretty nice kit though. But you know, again, I don't know. Yeah, again, it's a forgettable one for me for sure. All right, moving on to Italy now. We have Juventus over here. I want to say this is the 21-22 home kit. I can't remember exactly, but I do know this was the last season where Dybala played for the team. Because once it was announced that he was leaving, I picked this up with his name on the back over here. I can't remember where I got it from. I want to say it was Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had it for a really good deal. But I picked it up mainly for Dybala. Next up, we have Inter Milan over here. I think this is the 2021-22 away kit. Love this kit right here. It's such a beautiful kit. Like, I actually like wearing this and kind of dressing it up a bit. It's such a nice like summer shirt too. Yeah, it's so nice. I got this from Woodbridge Soccer. It's a local store that's in the Virginia area. If you're from the area, please check them out. They're amazing. I love that store. I got this for, I want to say like 45 bucks. It was really cheap. And I got it like, I think I got it like back in 2022 also, which was a great deal. There's no name or number on the back, and I plan to keep it that way because I feel like if I do add the name or number, then it kind of takes away the fanciness and the ability for me to like dress it up and wear it out. So I'm going to keep it as it is, but no, really nice kit. Love this one right here. All right, next up we have Inter Milan over here. And I believe this is the 2019-2020 home kit. If not, it's a 2020-21 kit. I got it for 25 bucks. Really nice kit. I love the zigzag pattern over here, which was different than just a regular vertical stripes here. I only started wearing this recently, but I love this kit so much. And I wanted to get Lautaro on the back of this one here. I just never got a chance to do it. I still want to do it. I might still do it, but really nice kit. And I love this one right here too. All right, next up I have this Napoli kit over here. I don't know if it's like an actual kit or if it's a training top or what it is. I got it from Amazon and it said it was from the official Napoli store on Amazon, but I don't know. Who knows? But I got it for like 20 bucks. There's no player name or anything like that in the back. I mean, the quality of the shirt is pretty nice. Like, it does feel like my other Napoli jerseys, sort of. But yeah, I don't know, but it's here. All right, next up we have another Napoli. This one is the 2013-2014 third kit over here. I got this from Classic Football Shirts. It was stated that this was a match-worn shirt by somebody from the reserve team who was number 2. Whoever that was, no idea. I mean, when I got the kit, it wasn't like dirty or anything like that. It was actually pretty clean. So who knows if it actually was match-worn or anything like that. But it's a really nice kit. I do like this kit a lot. But it is, like I said, I like the player spec version, so it fits really tight. So I cannot wear this whatsoever. But it's still really cool to have in my collection. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it really wasn't that much. So I don't know. And I feel like Napoli jerseys, at least on Classic Football Shirts, are not really that expensive. At least like the older ones. Or maybe they are now, but back then in 2021, they were not. So Yeah, but yeah, still pretty cool. I do like the yellow and the blue. I think it's a really beautiful jersey, so I'm really glad to have this in my collection. All right, and the last Napoli kit that I have here is a special one. This is the tribute kit they did for when Maradona passed away. This was the fourth kit, so I think it would have had to have been either the 2019-2020 season or the 2020-21 season. But yeah, they made a little special fourth kit for when he passed. I got it with Maradona on the back. This was from Classic Football Shirts also. I want to say I spent like 150 bucks for this one. If not, maybe like 100. But it was anywhere between 100 150, I think. But yeah, no, I had to pick it up, man. I mean, like, it's Maradona. I'm half Argentinian. Uh, yeah, you got to get it, right? So this is a really special one in my collection. Yeah, love it. All right, now we're gonna move on to Spain, which is the final region that I have. I'm gonna start off with this one over here, which is Real Madrid. This was the kit that Ronaldo wore when he was promoting FIFA 18, and then they had to Photoshop everything because at the very last minute he went to Juventus. So yeah, he wore this shirt doing all the promotional stuff, but he never got to actually wear it. This is the kit right here. I picked this up at an Adidas outlet for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something really cheap. And it's the only Real Madrid jersey that I have. I've always wanted to get more, but I just never got around to buying them. I'll do better. And then moving on to the next club, which is the last club that I have to show you, but I have quite a few, so don't worry, we're not done yet. But here is Barcelona's 2021-22 third kit over here. I picked this one up right after Aguero had announced his retirement. And so I picked it up with his name on the back. Well, really, I picked it up with nothing on here, and then I added the name set afterwards. You know, it was a sad day for everybody when he had to, you know, retire due to his heart condition. So it was a very sad day, but I wanted to at least get one of his Barcelona kits. But yeah, shout out to Aguero. And good thing he's doing a lot better now, but here's this one. All right, so next up we have another Barcelona here. I believe this is the away kit. It's for the 2019-2020 season. I picked this up right as it was announced that Messi was leaving Barcelona. So I went on Classic Football Shirts and I looked at the cheapest Barcelona Messi kit they had available, and it was this. I can't remember exactly how much I paid, but it was well under $100. And like I said, Messi on the back right here. It also has La Liga patch. It has like the little Champions badge right there from when they won the previous season. So yeah, I literally got it for that reason. Really nice kit though. And at the time, this was my only Messi jersey. That's why I picked it up. I just wanted to have anything Barcelona that had Messi on the back, just to, you know, I figured it'd be worth having since he was no longer going to be playing for the club. Now I have, you know, a few more Messi kits, but it started here. So yeah, next up we have this Barcelona kit here, which I believe is the 2020-21 away kit. If not, it's the third kit, but I absolutely love this kit right here. I love the pink with the little teal green / blue going on here. This one does not have any patches whatsoever. No La Liga, no Champions League, no name or number at the back. So I got this with the intention of, you know, adding some patches, names, and like that. So I have a free reign whether I want to do Champions League or if I want to do La Liga. I got options here, so it's pretty cool. But no, I love this kit. I even have the shorts. I have the full kit for this one right here. I really like this jersey a lot. So yeah, another future project coming for this one as well. So stay tuned for that one. All right, next up we have Barcelona's 2018-2019 away kit. I got this in 2021, I want to say. I got this from Fanatics, and it was when I first discovered that they had kits for really cheap. I think I might have paid like $19, $20 for this one, but there were other kits on there at the time that were like 10, 15, and it'll be like Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Chelsea, you know, like they had really cheap kits back then. And so yeah, I picked it up for that reason because it was really cheap. There's no player name on the back or anything like that. I would also like to add Messi to the back of this one. So another project coming for this one. So yeah. Next up is this one right here. I want to say it's either 2014, 2015 or 2015, 2016 home kit. No name or number in the back. Again, another messy project for the future. I just haven't gone around to it yet. I got this from Depop. I want to say anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks. So, you know, obviously it's used, but it was still a pretty decent deal for a Barcelona kit. But yeah, another messy project coming in the future. All right, so next up we have another Barcelona, of course. This is the 2014-2015 away kit. Got this from Cool Kits for, I want to say, like around $80. And I got it also with Messi on the back here. You would think $80, that's not too bad of a price. But the reason why it was kind of on the cheap side is because it has like a lot of like grease stains on here. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick it up, but it does have quite a few grease stains. Like almost like if you were cooking without an apron and then everything just kind of got on the shirt. That's kind of what it looks like, but you know, you can't really tell on the camera, so it's not really that noticeable, but it's, you know, up close you can definitely see it. But I care more about this more than anything, so that's why I picked it up. And yeah, it's a cool kit though. All right, and the next up we have Barcelona's 2011-2012 home kit. I got this from a mystery box from Classic Football Shirts. This was shortly after they had released a first round of mystery boxes that were really bad. Like apparently people were getting like training tops and not an actual kit. So I got it when they did the second round to see how bad it would be. And I got this, which is not bad at all. I cannot remember how much the mystery box was though, but it came with this kit along with like a poster, like a little like magazine thing, some of their little cards. It was a nice box. And also on top of that, it had Alexis Sanchez on the back. Now, the name set was pretty heavily damaged, like peeling off and everything like that. But I was able to somewhat restore it and place it back onto the shirt with the home iron. But yeah, it didn't come like this. It came in a little bit worse condition, but I think it was still a pretty decent unboxing for what it was. So yeah. Next up, we have this 2007-2008 away kit over here. I got this at a Goodwill thrift store. $3. I'm not kidding. It was mixed up with other kits that were in the thrift store, but that were fake, and they were clearly fake. So when I got this, I figured it was a fake too, but I figured for $3, I'll get this. I can just kind of wear it, just go out, do some errands, do some chores around the house. But then I looked up the product code and it was 100% legit. So I got really lucky with this one. $3 for a 2007-2008 kit. Like, I'm pretty sure this goes for over $100. Yeah, no player name in the back or anything like that. That would have been sick if I had a player name in the back of it. But it is what it is. I was thinking about maybe adding a player to the back of it, but I don't know. I think I might just leave it alone, just keep it as is. Because I'm pretty sure the name set for this was like a yellow name set with gold trim around it. If I get a name set now, it's going to be reproduction and it's not going to have that gold shine to it. So I'd rather just leave it as is if that's the case. But yeah, still pretty amazing find for $3. All right, next up, you might be a little bit sick of seeing this one, but this is the 2005-2006 away kit that I recently got in Classic Football Shirts in California, Los Angeles to be specific. This one has Messi 30 on the back. Love this kit. This is the only Messi kit that I have with the number 30. Also, this is just an iconic jersey for me. This is the one I remember the most growing up when I was like in high school. So yeah, I'm really sick to have this in my collection now. And then finally, we have right here 2002-2003 Barcelona home kit. This one I picked up from Classic Football Shirts in London. And this one has Riquelme on the back, Argentinian player. You know, he's definitely more known for being a legend for Boca Juniors, which, you know, I'm River Plate, so I'm not going to comment on that. But I've always liked him as a player in general. Like, I loved him in the national team. I didn't really get to see him play elsewhere. So, I mean, as a player for Argentina, I still really liked him a lot. So when I saw this kit over in London, it was a no-brainer for me to pick it up. So shout out to Riquelme. Love this kit. And well, those are all the kits that I had hanging up in my closet/rail over here. However, I do have more that are hanging up over here. I'm obviously not going to take them down or anything like that. But I do want to point out some of the ones that are on here. Like, for example, I do have a Di Maria Juventus kit over here, this pink one. I cannot remember if I'm pretty sure this was the third kit for the 22-23 season. So that's for Di Maria. Then over here I have a Roma kit for Dybala for the 22-23 season, or maybe 21-22, I can't remember. I want to say it was the first season he went to Roma. So, but it's a beautiful kit too. I kind of wish I could take this down for Thanatos so I could just look at the kit itself, but it's a really nice kit. Then we have another Inter Milan here with Lautaro over here. We have another Juventus for Paredes right here. We have Real Betis third kit, I think 22-23 season with Will Rodriguez. We have Bayer Leverkusen with Palacios here. Another Real Betis with Pesela. Villarreal Juan Foyth. We have a Lyon Tagliafico right over here. We have Atletico Madrid with De Paul. Sevilla with Acuna. Sevilla with Montiel. We have Otamendi here with Benfica. Another Ajax here, goalkeeper kit with Rulli. We have another Atletico Madrid with Molina. Sevilla with Papu Gomez. Atletico with Correa. We have, what else? Is that it? Oh, then of course another PSG with Messi right over here. So there's still quite a lot over here that are part of the European clubs. But like I said, I'm not going to pull them down and show you because it was a pain in the butt to get all these things up there. So they're going to stay there until I move out of here. I think eventually I'd like to figure out a new format of me hanging up these kits where I can still like enjoy seeing them, flipping it around, trying it on or something. But it's still a really nice display. So I mean, I am proud of the way it looks, but I do wish I could just look at the kits from time to time. But it is what it is. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a thumbs up down below. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments. And again, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on future content. And again, giveaways, every 1,000 subscribers, you get a free kit if you win. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, well, I hope you have a great day, week, month, year, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.